Here's my topic.
Just kidding.
You ready for this?
It'll be delayed again. Don't say that.
We've got a new Spider-Man coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, we do.
He's been confirmed to show up in Captain America Civil War, and he will get his own Spider-Man movie that has been untitled.
Fuck yeah.
His name is Tom Holland.
Yeah, it is.
Tom Holland is not I wouldn't say a well-known actor.
Nope.
But people know him. He's been in a few movies. The memorable ones, or at least the ones that I knew about, were Locke, which came out in 2013. He played a character named Eddie. And then How I Live Now, which also came out in 2013, and he played the character named Isaac.
What about The Impossible?
I've never heard of that movie. There's another movie called
That's like his
Lo-
most notorious one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lo Impossible? That's not how you spell impossible in English, so I'm assuming it's different.
Whatever.
Anyways.
I'm so fucking pumped.
So you're excited about this, I assume?
Yes.
Why?
Teenage Spider-Man.
I hate him.
You're wrong.
I hate everything about this.
He's 5'6". There's already a picture of him in like a photo shoot standing next to Thor, and he's fucking tiny.
All right.
It is going to be the best on-screen Spider-Man to date.
Not true.
Yes.
Thad, your
It's gonna
initial
be-
reaction. Get off Twitter.
It's going to
We're
be hard
busy.
to beat Andrew
I'm
Garfield.
trying to not burst out of how much
Burst
I
out.
fucking hate
Why?
this casting. I wanted the kid from Ender's Game.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that's who I was
Nick
pushing
Robinson?
Huh?
Nick Robinson?
No.
Oh, wait, no.
No.
Oh, we were talking about somebody else.
for. Yeah,
He has a weird name.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I was really pushing for him. I already don't like this idea for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I already hate this.
Why?
Originally. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man that's been on screen.
Yes.
He should have stayed the best Spider-Man
Out
on
of the
screen.
two,
He did not need to be fired.
nope.
Out of the-
He absolutely did not need
Out
to
of
be
the
And he
two,
fired.
lost Emma Stone, so.
Over it. She was
Yeah.
like, well,
she's
you're
like,
not
well,
Spider-Man.
you're not Peter
I'm
Parker.
done with you. But go ahead, Thad. Tell us why you
Neck
hate
snap.
it. Actually, don't. Just your initial reaction is you hate it. Waters, what's your initial reaction?
Cool. I like Spider-Man. Fuck yeah.
Goddamn right, Waters.
All right, now we're going to talk about why we don't like it. I will start
I have
because
nothing
it's
to
my
say.
fucking topic.
We do need another Spider-Man origin movie. I agree with you. I need to see Uncle Ben die for the 8th time.
Oh, God, yeah.
They already confirmed this is not an origin.
It
Thank
better not
fuck.
be.
Okay, now
no,
I'm okay with it.
I remember them saying, like, in their universe, Spider-Man's already out there.
Yeah.
Like, he's already, like, stopping crime.
He's
and
in a
stuff.
prototype spider suit at this point in the Marvel universe. Grandpa
But-
Thad.
But yeah, I think Andrew Garfield was killing it as Spider-Man.
He destroyed it.
He was an amazing, like, he was still like the awkward kid, but he wasn't like the nerd. I mean, he was still like a smart kid, but he wasn't like that awkward nerdy kid. They kind of modernized it into like that awkward hipster kid that like he doesn't really know how to like socialize. And I thought that was really cool. I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
He was a kick-ass Spider-Man. Like he was a good Peter Parker and a kick-ass Spider-Man.
Yes.
And that could also be on part of the writing as well.
Yeah.
But I liked that Spider-Man. I liked the Amazing Spider-Man movies. We don't need a new one.
Yeah.
They should have just kept going. They were great. I loved them.
They don't make any money.
I don't care if they're not making money, Sony.
Sony cares.
That's why
Sam,
they're
tell
not.
us why you're excited about this.
Okay. Look. Now we need to see the contract to see
Literally
how
anything
many-
he's gonna say.
Nope.
movies he signed for.
No.
Look.
Okay, no, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. Andrew Garfield would have been 30 by the time Amazing Spider-Man 3 came out.
Mhm.
Okay. Way too old
Mhm.
to play just fresh out of college.
Mhm.
All right. And
Keep going.
kid,
Keep going.
awkward nerdy kid.
Keep
Do you
going.
see that? Not a 30-year-old. So by the time Civil War comes out, but by the time
Go ahead.
Civil War comes out, which he will cameo in,
Mhm.
he'll be 20 years old. And then when he gets his solo movie, he'll be 21, which on screen it means 15 to 16.
Mhm.
So beginning freshman year.
Mhm.
And if he's then in every movie after,
I thought they said he was going to be 15 in the first movie.
well, that's Civil War.
Oh, okay,
If
okay,
you wanna
that's what-
count
okay.
Civil War.
Yeah, that's what yeah, I thought they said he would be 15 in his cameo appearance in Civil War.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
I never read that, but it's just like that's like the equivalent.
Okay.
You can't have a 30-year-old playing a 19-year-old.
You
It
don't
just
know that.
doesn't fucking work.
You don't know that.
No.
He's a young looking guy.
No. I'm glad. Okay. Look, I love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Loved him as Peter Parker
Mhm.
because you do have to grade them differently.
Yeah.
Um,
That's very true. I
I
always
think
do that.
I think having a small. I want to see a smaller Spider-Man, tiny, like a teenage young kid. Okay.
Okay.
And then with the big, buggy, wide eyes.
You hate the bug eyes.
No, I love the big white eyes.
Superior Spider-Man.
No, those are different. Those are not the original shaped eyes. They're
Okay.
different. We can do a comparison after this.
Thad, I need you to hang in there one more minute because I'm gonna go to Waters now. How do you feel about this new Spider-Man? And tell us why, or why you're cool with it. Tell us why you're cool with it.
I'm cool with it because, I mean, I can agree with Sam on this. Like, I'm alright with seeing this younger Spider-Man because all we have is people who, like, they're much older in life and they have this one mindset, like collective one mindset as an adult. It's fresh to have somebody who's, like, thinking on a different level from them. And they're like, no, we just need to beat the shit out of it. And he's like, wait, but what if we didn't? I think it'd be cool to see something along those lines. The smaller Spider-Man's cool because he's going to be able to, like, you know, just dip in and out of shit, and just, like, all over the city. So, I'm cool with it in that aspect.
Okay. Before we get to Thad, because I need to hang in there one more second, the most relevant question of the night just appeared in our chat, and Garrett Gart said, will Batman appear? And that is the question of all questions.
Shouldn't Ben Affleck appear in every movie?
He should. Honestly.
Hashtag Ben Affleck. It's Uncle
Lex
Ben.
Lowy said, when Andrew Garfield cried, the world cried. That's so true. He's a fucking awesome crier.
I think it's Lee X. Lowy.
Okay. Lee X. Lowy said, when Andrew Garfield cried, the world cried. I agree with that. Someday soon. Okay. Anyways, Thad, tell us why you're so against this.
I hate all of this idea. I don't like it from the beginning. I didn't like Andrew Garfield from the get-go. Didn't like him to start. He's too pretty. I'll say this time and time again. He is too...
I don't care if he's pretty. That doesn't matter. And he's not... I don't think he's pretty.
Did you watch any of the Spider-Man shows?
Oh, yeah,
The
kinda.
most defined fucking jaw looking ripped dude. He walked into the gym was like
With perfect
shirt off.
hair.
Cartoons are different than live action.
Okay,
You can
well,
make cartoons wherever you want.
Okay, we've only had one live action, and it was fucking Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
And he was
There's
awful.
nothing
I
to
hate
see.
him.
I hate his acting, but I like the look.
No, he's too bulky.
He was so fucking fat
He's too bulky.
He was skinny in the first one.
in the first one, and then he gained 50
Okay,
fucking
yo,
pounds.
even the director fucking hated those movies. So Tobey Maguire didn't have a chance. The director was like, after the first one, I stopped caring.
Listen.
So
That,
Tobey Maguire did...
that Spider-Man 2 is considered one of the best comic book movies of all time, along with Batman Begins.
That's
Hey.
ridiculous.
Are you gonna say fucking Thor? Because you're
No.
goddamn wrong.
In my opinion, the best Batman, and we all know who this is Batman Forever.
Okay.
Well,
All right. That's my favorite one, bar none. Christian Bale did a good job. The voice is too much.
The voice wasn't his doing.
What?
The
Yeah,
voice
it
wasn't his doing.
yeah,
The voice was not his doing, in case
it
my
wasn't
mouth
his
was
doing, but
covering.
like I still did like. What was that guy's name?
Christopher Nolan.
No.
In Forever?
Forever. Starts with an H. One of his names started with an H. One of his first and last names.
talking about Batman?
In Batman Forever?
Was it H?
No,
That's
no.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's Batman
it's
and
not
Robin.
Keaton.
It was not Michael Keaton. It was Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
Val Kilmer,
that's
there we
it.
go.
No H.
It's your favorite, and you literally don't know his name.
Dude, I have so many things going on right
Get
now.
out of here, dude. Just
Alright.
get out.
You're still fucking wrong.
So many things.
Hashtag fire that.
All right.
Anyways,
First
go
off,
ahead.
Andrew Garfield is awful. I didn't like his looks. His looks killed it. I couldn't go on with the looks. It's just too much. Second off, I don't like Spider-Man interjecting in this Marvel universe from the get-go. I don't care. Like, if I had to have Spider-Man my way in this universe, it would be...
Keep going.
My dad just hit you with the hottest fucking roast of 2015.
Anyways.
I would want Asa Butterfield.
That's his name.
That-
Thank you.
Yes.
Wait, his last name's Butterfield?
Yeah,
Asa
yes,
Butterfield.
there's
He's
a-
the kid from Ender's Game.
And
I
he
didn't see
was
Ender's
great.
Game.
Perfect. He
Yeah,
was
that's a
perfect.
great choice.
He was
He's
like,
even younger, isn't he?
the
No,
same
he
age.
was
Well, he was 14 when they shot, or 13 when they shot Ender's Game.
Yeah, but
which was
he's-
3 years ago.
no, he's like I think he's 18 now. Asa
Is he 18?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to that math?
I don't know.
13,
I don't know.
3
I-
years
I-
ago, now he's 18.
I don't think he's 18.
No,
I think
Ender's
he's younger
Game
than.
time
I
is
think he's
different
younger
than
than
normal time.
we
Right.
think he is.
Yeah, because the dilation from moving at light speed.
Right,
Anyways,
right.
Yep,
You guys are weird.
exactly. I was going to say that. can't believe it's not butter. Can't believe it's not Butterfield. It was all over Twitter.
Okay, we gotta keep going.
All right.
This is killing me right now.
My
I
dad's
can't.
roasting the fuck out of you.
I
dude.
cannot handle
Oh
this right
my
now.
god.
Yo.
I'll keep going with this.
We gotta progress.
All right, keep going.
I just don't agree with, like, I know that you need Spider-Man for Civil War if you want to go according to the comics.
Well, he's only a cameo, so fuck it. Do whatever you want.
But I think they really pushed too hard for this Spider-Man just for a cameo in Civil War in his own movie. I think this is for money. I don't think it was to tell a good story.
But he's getting his own in 2017.
I mean, you read Marvel, you know how important Spider-Man is.
To the entire Marvel universe.
Not the Black Panther.
He's like their flagship character.
Yeah.
I don't see it. He is. But I've never felt like, oh, dude, I fucking love Spider-Man more than anybody else.
He's like
Miles.
literally.
Hashtag Miles.
I love Miles. Miles is a good character.
They're all good characters. Literally, you know why everyone loves Spider-Man? This is how Stan Lee came up with the idea for Spider-Man. He said, "I want a character that everyone can understand." That's why he's a young guy that gets picked on. That's why he's like self-conscious. That's why he grows up in like the fucking in New York, like the biggest city in America. Like it's like something there's one thing about him that everyone can relate to. He's Spider-Man. Everyone fucking loves him. For you to say that you don't connect with Spider-Man makes me hate you that much more.
I was on this point earlier. We have to see how long his contract is. Because he could be carrying the Avengers throughout, after, or through Infinity
Because
War.
they have a Phase 4, don't they?
Yes.
Planned?
And Inhumans,
Yeah.
all that.
And Humans is the last
Of
one.
Phase
Is
3.
in the-
Oh, Phase 3?
Yeah.
It's not ending at Infinity. Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
fucking- no, I don't
ask
believe
me.
you.
Whoa! I forgot they changed the dates.
Okay.
Because Inhumans is now before the last
Infinity War?
Infinity
What?
War. It goes there's Infinity War, 2 movies, Infinity War.
Okay.
And then Phase 4.
Wait, so Inhumans is not
It
part of
is.
Phase 3 anymore?
Oh, it is
yeah.
before Part 2, though.
Yeah, it's before Part 2.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
They,
never mind.
because they added Spider-Man to the list, so they had to
They
change
pushed Captain Marvel and Black Panther
it. Yeah.
back a year.
Which pisses me off, because I wanted
You're getting a better movie with a known character. Spider-Man movie will be better than Black Panther movie.
Because people know Spider-Man. No one knows who
Exactly.
Black Panther
Okay.
is.
Ant-Man is projected to have 55 to 60 million opening weekend. Because no one knows who fucking Ant-Man is.
Exactly.
And, well, no one knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was either. But that was a fantastic,
They did a good job with that, though.
fantastic movie.
See, I think Ant-Man's going to do well, but like it's not going to like a movie can be better than a smaller movie can be better than a bigger selling movie. Just on content alone, just because it sells more doesn't mean it's better.
All right. This moves me on to my third point. And by this moves me on, I mean, no, it doesn't, but I'm going to move on to the next point. The third question is, regardless of who the actor is, are you excited to see a Spider-Man in the MCU? Which you started to answer already, so I will let you finish.
No,
Fucking wrong.
I'm going to say no and pass the torch because I have so many reasons.
Say some of them.
Yeah, just
It's
give
a
us a couple.
discussion.
It's going to be. I feel like it's going to be rushed. I feel like it's a character that's already has a story that we're just jumping in the middle of. So what is the sense of even having him, other than for the money, other than to have Marvel and Sony be like, here's our cash cow in the series in the middle of all these movies that no one knows about.
I see what you're saying. I see your point. But at the same time, again, keep in mind that we've had 2 different franchises of Spider-Man already.
And they've both been successful.
So
Been successful.
people already know the character. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to... It can be a little rushed.
Yeah.
Because they can just cut to the chase here.
If you don't
I
know
want that.
Uncle Ben dies, you're living under a fucking rock. I
But
can ask
see-
my sister. I
Well,
can ask my grandma.
and I'm sure you'll still see a flashback to that.
Yeah,
scene
you're
anyways.
we'll get a flashback in Batman.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Thomas and Martha die. They get fucking shot.
Mm-hmm.
This
See-
Lex Luthor, something like that.
They couldn't. He fucked up with Sony.
Yeah.
He committed suicide.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry. for spoiling that.
Sam, tell us if you're excited to see a Spider-Man in the MCU.
Of course I am,
Yeah.
because you need the fucking character. Honest to God, would you have Black Panther switch places with him?
Absolutely.
You're so fucking wrong.
Full of shit. So full of shit.
After reading a entire series of Black Panthers,
have you read all of which? Okay, I hope they go this way. Have you read any of the Ultimate Spider-Man?
I read one comic that you had.
Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man is probably one of the best Spider-Man series out. I say it beats Amazing Spider-Man as of right now.
Mhm.
What is it? Bendis?
Bendis?
Yes, Bendis. Killed it. Him and his artist had one of the longest runs ever
He's a really good writer.
on a comic. And
I'm not about it.
no, never.
We'll get to the chat after we finish up.
And seeing Miles get his own with him still writing it is just perfect in the comic world. But in the movies, yes, Spider-Man needs to be in it.
They haven't needed him so far. That's all I'm saying.
But now that they can have him, they can now add him in. And he will carry the new Avengers through Phase 4.
Waters.
I'm really excited about it. I really like Spider-Man. He's extremely important to the Marvel universe. And I mean, he's a good character, and he's a fun character.
Absolutely.
I mean, all of the characters now are, they do fun little things. I mean, RDJ is great, but like, we need somebody else to like bring in something for the team.
I agree. I also think that the MCU needs a Spider-Man, and my reasoning is almost exactly the same as his. Spider-Man's a very unique character that is always joking. He's always like, he is the comic relief pretty much every time he's in a scene, whether it be video games, comic books, movies. That's his character. But at the same time, he's also living very real life with very real problems, and he's dealing with them in very real ways.
Yes.
And that's
Death is a very big part of
his entire storyline.
Yes.
And I think that that's like one of what's so unique about him is that he is dealing with all these very real issues that like normal people can understand, that normal people can empathize with.
Yes.
But then also is this amazing superhero that has this hilarious like attitude about him that like is always nitpicking and making fun of all of his nemesis.
Who is a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Besides
but
now,
always.
But
not
he's kind
always.
of a grown up. He's a teacher, I think.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm not looking at you any specific way.
He literally just hates everything about the Spider-Man thing.
It just doesn't need to happen.
I mean,
but Black
Ant-Man
Panther
also doesn't need to happen. Black Panther doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange doesn't need to happen.
Black Panther has to happen.
It doesn't have to
They
happen.
owe that character. They don't owe Spider-Man anything.
They don't owe anyone
They
anything.
keep taking his uncle away. They owe him so much.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by they owe the character. What do you mean by that?
He's such a good character.
He is a great character. King of the Dead. Isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. That's fucking dope. As it is.
He's a great character, and they don't do anything with him.
But they have a bunch of great characters they don't do anything with. That's the best thing about
all their
comic books.
great characters are already on screen.
Yeah, but there are also other great characters that aren't on screen. That
Carnage.
That probably wouldn't get any
Carnage
screen
will
time.
never happen.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
Is just because it's the same exact thing as Black Panther. They don't owe the character anything. He gets all kinds of amazing stories in the comics, and yeah, you want them to bring him to the big screen because you're a fan, and that's fine. You can want that. But there are so many characters that don't get brought to the big screen that are written just as well. And that's the great thing about comics is that all these individual writers can focus on all these individual characters and tell their own stories with them. And if you love that character, then you seek them out and you do, you go to the comic book store and you read the comics. And that's fine that you want that. I'm not saying you can't want that. I'm just saying that don't think that he's like the only one. Like there's a bunch of great characters that don't see the light of day.
I think so many have already. Like,
if we were just going all around comic, think about how many DC characters have never seen the light of day.
That's true too, yeah.
Martian Manhunter, of course, Dr. Fate. Basically, almost every Robin, besides one, I think. I think Dick Grayson was in.
I don't think if we're talking about like big screen. I don't think Damien's ever been on. a
Well,
movie.
I'm saying like Dick.
Yeah.
You haven't had Jason Todd. You
No,
haven't
no,
had.
no. Oh, not. I see what you're
Tim
saying.
Drake.
Okay, okay. You're doing the other way.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
You haven't seen the Flash on screen.
Mm-mm.
You've seen him on TV, obviously, but those are two different things.
Well, and I definitely think like Marvel definitely got a kickstart on the
Oh, yeah,
on
definitely.
the movies and whatnot.
And I also think Man of Steel was not a great opening to the DC cinematic universe.
I stand by Man of Steel. I think I liked it a lot.
I fucking love it, obviously. But
well, a lot of Superman fans hate that movie, so
yeah, because it's so dark,
yeah.
and yeah,
Um,
there will be a ton
I-
more coming out.
You just have to think there are more Marvel movies just outside of the Avengers, out of this MCU.
mhm.
Yeah,
Pretty much any character that has recognition in the comic world has pretty much got screen time. The Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and like pretty much mainstream Avengers have all gotten their shit together, and they have movies and they have screen time. Whereas I think one of the greatest, like one character that is in that tier of characters is missing. There's a huge gap. I mean, you have your Spider-Man, you have all these.
Sorry if I'm in your way.
You have all these Marvel movies, but like you're missing just the very few key characters. You're missing Ant-Man, which I'm glad they're bringing him in. It's gonna be a great movie.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, both Ant-Mans all at once. Black Panther, Captain Marvel. I think those are the big ones they're missing, and those are the big ones we're getting.
And Doctor Strange,
And
Doctor Strange.
who is
is
very
gonna be-
big in the comics. He's a
Yeah,
very
That's
important
starting
player.
to film soon. Actually,
I just love Benedict Cumberbatch.
he'll be
So,
great. He'll be
Yeah,
a great
He'll do a
doctor.
good
it's
job.
amazing.
So I think
I just hope he does. Not to cut you off, but I just hope he does like. I hope he's not playing Benedict Cumberbatch again. You know what I mean? I hope he does like a new like.
I think he only has
Like in
one.
Sherlock Holmes, he was like Sherlock Holmes. He wasn't Benedict Cumberbatch. Whereas in other movies, he like has had like he has the same like attitude about him sometimes. I hope he does the same thing he did in Sherlock, where he's like he breaks it up.
Well, I
He
mean,
steps out of his bounds.
he was very different in Star Trek as well.
See,
Try to
I
compare-
That's
feel
exact.
like-
That's to me. That was
That's him.
exactly him.
yeah,
I was watching
Really?
Benedict, not.
Have you seen Benedict do normal things?
yeah.
Because he's an extremely goofy person.
What's the what's that World War II movie he was in?
Imitation Game.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to see that. I haven't seen that one yet.
I already saw it. It's really good.
Yeah, he was good in that. But
It was completely different than he has a good skill set. He's
Yeah. I'm not saying he's not a good actor.
I don't think
I'm saying sometimes he just kind of has that same, like a Robert Downey Jr. kind of thing, where he's
Yeah.
like that same kind of attitude in multiple roles, and I like it better when he steps outside his comfort zone and does different stuff.
I don't
Due
think there's
date,
been any
Due
two
Date
of the same.
RDJ, and Iron Man RDJ are exactly the same.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's as
RDJs.
bad as RDJ by any means, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that's another actor that has had like he's not. I don't want to say he's the same character, but like the same mannerisms in multiple movies.
I don't think that's he hasn't been in two movies I could compare him and mannerism. His mannerisms.
I don't know
together.
how-
Sherlock, each episode is a fucking movie.
Yeah. But I
These are
love that
hour
show.
and
I love him in that
20
show. I think
yeah.
he's perfect for that role. By the
Yeah,
way.
he is.
He's perfect for that
Fuck
role.
yeah, he is.
That's the only Benedict Cumberbatch thing I haven't seen that's big. I haven't seen any Sherlock.
You should watch it.
But
It's really
between
good.
Imitation Game, Star Trek, and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy,
The Hobbit.
See, I thought Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I watched it, by the way. You suggested it to me, and I watched it. I thought that was Benedict Cumberbatch again.
Okay.
I didn't think it was
I'm not
any.
seeing that.
Can we talk about this after?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
alright.
Okay, move on.
All right, because that's actually the end of our discussion. If you're done with
Yeah, I'm good.
Spider-Man, all right. Well, that's the end of Mission Logs episode 4. We will stay afterwards and talk to the chat, obviously. But we are your ship squad. That is.
Waters, your friendly neighborhood Keyblade Master.
Logan, the world's leading expert on Metal Gear.
With that, I'm a Pokemon Master.
I am Sam, and I do a little bit of everything. And I stream over at twitch.tv/TheSoulEater. 2 E's in the, so THEE Soul Eater. And that will wrap up our Mission 4 episode. Like I said, we'll stay in the chat. And let's have Batman protect our city while we are out in space. Have a good one.